Hey folks, Sin here. What do you do in a sea of dragons and trolls and all sorts of other things? Well, as has been the bane of many, mono white. The main difference between previous standard mono white and the new version of mono white is this version is perhaps a little less sturdy, right? It can't protect itself quite as well. And the new list, less upfront protection, but they grow rapidly, right? The size of the board, things like Stonebinder's Familiar, combined with Elite Spellbinders, Sungold Sentinels, Brutal Cathar, these combine to make your board explode in power and toughness very, very quickly. This one is perhaps a little less wide, but it goes tall. And that can be very important, stacking up against things like Goldspan, Old Growth Trolls, Ren tokens. So it's an interesting list. I don't have this moment the wild cards for the full play set of the Sungold, so I have opted for one Homestead Courage in its place. So this will let me put a +1/+1 counter on something. It'll get Vigilance, and I can flash it back. If I flash it back and there are Stonebinders, they will get a +1/+1 counter as this gets exiled from the flashback. So a little extra bonus, right? In general, that's kind of the whole point of this deck. Swing at the opponent and use kind of ancillary benefits of these cards to just overwhelm value. We're overwhelming the value of the opponent through all of these things that we're doing, and we have presented a board state that is just crazy. It's just crazy how fast it is, how big it is. I wanted to take a look at how mono white is doing, what it's doing, how it's working, what's working about it, what's not, so we can understand it. If you're playing against it, you can kind of get an idea of the tempo, how the plays are being made, what cards are kind of coming in what sequence, so you can better understand how to work around certain things, or if not work around them, then what's best to target, right? Or what they are likely to target if they're playing against you. So with that, let's take our list here for a spin, see what we get. All right. So these decks typically run mana lean. It's not uncommon to only have a couple land. Overall, we can cast several things from start. So let's see where we go from here. Okay, I think it's not bad for us to get rid of the Ghast. I know playing against this, losing the Ghast, not being able to get ramp out of that is not cool, so we'll go with the Adeline here, and then we can follow it up with the Elite Spellbinder. Or Brutal Cathar, just exile. That works too. Hopefully they're not randomly running Shadow's Verdict and happen to have the land also. So as you can see, Mono White can just build a board fast. I mean, you dump your hand. So this is the worry, right? We've kind of played out all of our cards. If the opponent does something that wipes our board, we don't have much left. We're kind of hosed. Okay, it's not board wiping, and we just got an answer. So that's game. There we go. Of course, I rarely, if ever, see Mono White myself on the ladder these days. Apparently, it's just getting played against itself, so. Alright. Okay. We got a Joker here. Got a Joker. Duress. They put us under duress. Ooh. Oh man. You got me now, man. You got me now.
Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. He took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack.
Sure.
Tight once more, our boats were lost. There were only 4, and still that whale did go.
Yeah. See ya. Tergrid. Come on. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Let's lose a life. I think we can afford it. Hmm. Okay. That's quite unfortunate. I should have hung on to that. Alright, so if they attack us, we die. Yep, we die. Alright. Come on, opponent. Come on. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. It's ridiculous. Theoretically, good hand. Quite nice. We'll see. We'll see what the magic gods have in store for us. Shall we? Okay. I feel like it's like the movie Gladiator, right? We're Russell Crowe. Are you not entertained? At the moment, I hope you guys are. Playing against Tergrid's Lantern. Not so much. Oh, jeez, Delver. Oh, good lord. I roll. Okay. Sure. Bye. For now. Yeah, there goes our Brutal. Sauce. Uh-huh. Yes, opponent, consider your options. I agree. You should do that. Come on, don't transform. Yes. Ah. Small victory. Maybe. Not even a little bit. A little bit. Not a lot. Shock. Goodbye. Haha. Ugh. Dang it. Ah, curse you. Curse you, Delver. What? Why did you let that transform? Okay. Sure. Thanks. That's bizarre. I mean, like, I think they're trying to go for the block. Like, surprise block. Like, surprise, I'm blocking, but it's not a surprise. Go ahead, pay 3 life. Okay. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay. And they didn't really have like much of an option. Try to be mindful of those kind of situations. If you're playing as or against those kind of lists going forward. And especially early game, don't underestimate the power of First Strike and Ward 1. Alright, we'll get our own Stonebinder out. Yeah, we'll attack in just in case they buff that up and the First Strike would be meaningless at that point. Oh, what am I doing? I could have gotten both Stonebinders out. Ah, jeez. Ah, interesting choice, opponent. Interesting choice, huh? Okay. Nice. Alright, let's see what our opponent responds with. Another portable hole. Okay. Alright, sure. Nope. That's fine. Okay. Yoink. All right, all tied up 13-13. Okay. You can have your 1/1 back. Yes. Not worried about it, huh, opponent? So it'll be interesting to see what they actually attack with here. Ah, they have their own. Well then. So they have lethal right now if they attack with everything. No? Not everything? Okay. No attack. Okay, so likely see, let's see, it's the Velkamira side. Okay. So there's very few things I can attack with that will just kill the Intrepid, right? So, aha. Now we have our own Skyclave. So there. For the moment, we will wait. But backfire, we'll see. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea at all. That would be a terrible idea. Hey, Redain for Redain. Now we can attack him with that guy. That's game. Okay. Continuing. On a white. The legend continues. I will say I'm actually not displeased with this inclusion so far. Especially pairing it on Chaplain here has been pretty nice. Being able to independently make that bigger and vigilance randomly near the beginning of the game or even kind of near the end has been pretty sweet. That's pretty popular, huh? Oh boy. Just make that expensive. I mean, they can use the Shatter Skull and kill something. Probably the Spellbinder, if they do that. Yep. Okay. You heard? Yes, you're going to use it to your seeming advantage. I understand. That's what you think. So they're gonna do 4. Put that there. Put all the cards out. I mean, that'd be hilarious if they tried the Dragon's Fire. I mean, it's gonna die. Okay. Hmm. Okay, everything has ward 1. Yep. Yep. Oh, very annoying to play against. Shocking. Boltspan Dragon. Oh my goodness. What are you doing here? Surprising. Oh. Okay. Ah. Dang. All right. No need to sit through that. That's just a waste of time at that point. See how we're doing overall. How are we doing? Don't even know. Apparently pretty good. See, it hasn't got that last one yet. So 57% at the moment. We are 4-3. I'm tempted to add more in. However, I feel if we do, because we've just randomly drawn them so often, we, one, will not get them ever again. And two, the whole deck will just not work anymore somehow. And it'll be crap. So apparently if you want it randomly in the deck to work, put 1 and take out 1 Sungold. That's what I did because I didn't have the wild cards. Okay. It's the Shambling Ghast. Okay. So, if they block and try to -1, it would be hilarious. Okay. Brutal Cathar. I mean, this card has been like just an understated all-star for this deck. Unbelievably good. I mean, just look at this lineup. This is insane. Look at this. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh. Good lord. This is obscene. Alright. Yeah. Good for you, opponent. Very nice. You made something that can't even block. Cool. There we go. Another one bites the dust. If that is a card you have not seen before, by the way, that's actually a pretty cool card. So they can buff up their zombies, Blade Stitched Scab. You can sacrifice any number of creatures, and you add up the power of all of those creatures to make one creature with menace that has power and toughness equal to the total power of sacrificed creatures. So it's kind of like a reverse Tend the Pests. So you can like kind of reconstruct a Tend the Pests deconstruction, right? So I've been trying to toy around with that idea of like a Tend the Pests collapse and then reconstruction. How and why you might want to use that and things like that. So that came in mid. It's an interesting card in general, I think. So this is one of the issues with this whitelist. Like these cards, technically we can play on turn 2. But they don't exactly want to be played by themselves on turn 2, right? The Sungold is more acceptable. Intrepid it's like not the thing you want to be doing on turn 2. Really, this is like a 4-drop. You want to be doing this on turn 4 with 4 mana. If you're doing it on turn 2, it's like a feels bad, really. Okay, Magda. That's like good for you generally. But I wonder if this is Temur or just Gruul. We shall see. Naya. Whoa. Okay. Got rid of one of those. I could have gone for the Ren. But yeah. I don't think there was any great answer there, given that display of insanity. Alright, we need to start rolling damage. Okay. Well, that's kind of good for us. They presently have no way to cast those gold spans. Hopefully they don't get a mountain. Or any land. That would be fantabulous. Okay, so they got a land. What? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Like, technically you can do that. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, they could have done that, but see where we're at right now. 64%, we are 7-4. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. We were almost at Platinum 1. That took us one off. Shame. It's a crying shame, I say. Chaplain of Alms. This card's been great. First strike, ward 1. Especially this is like the pairing, right? That's nice. Those two in combination have been great. Really, really great. Oh, you have one too? Well, in yours, do this. But it can't. So there. This is cracking myself up over here. Oh, you have two of them. Whoa, fancy. And a cleric class. Oh, geez. We're really in for it now, guys. Alright. It's time to be serious. Oh, no. They got us. They got us. Ah, jeez. Oh, the ward. You want to lose both of them? That's fine. I'm cool with that. 2 for 1 is awesome. Down, down. Good deal. Once more, our boats were lost. There were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Okay. Haha, now everyone has ward. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The Wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Wait. We'll wait. Angel of Destiny? Really? You going Angel of Destiny on me? Alright. So we'll let the guys transform, and then we can play 2, transform them back, and take 2 things away. Access tunnel. What is this nonsense deck? Good lord. Uh-huh. See ya. Peace be with you. So now we have to dodge the Faceless Havens. Mm-hmm. Yes. I mean, we don't have to if they just attack us with it. Okay. Yeah. Right. And then I guess nothing. Okay, so what happened? Oh, I guess we were 2 off. What happened here? I have no idea. I don't know what really the opponents. I guess the idea of their deck is obviously Lifegain, right? They have Angel of Destiny here, Hallowed Priests, Access Tunnel, so they can let the Angel of Destiny attack Smart. That's smart. Actually, that's pretty smart. That's a really bizarre hand. Like Redain, good. Like we can pump Intrepid once. We have Portable Hole, but it's kind of light. Guess we'll see. We shall see. So this could be like great, or this could be awful. We'll find out. Launch class. Okay. Yeah, I don't like upper. I don't like upper. I don't like upper. Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so we'll just remove the ranger class because they spent mana on it, and I don't want them to get value out of it. They may get a creature soon, later, never, but I don't want it giving them board value otherwise. Yashar and annoying. Normally. At least right now we can initially exile the crap out of that guy. Bye. Hasta la vista, baby. Okay, well, hang on. The Velkmira side. So now if they want to interact with the creatures, like targeting and effectively taxed, and they're a little hardier from direct combat. Okay, another Yasharn.
I came up short today. Feels like I fell 1,000 times. Nothing but doubt to flood my mind. 'Cause some
Okay, we'll just spread out the counter package that we have going on here. And that certainly is not pleasing to me. Okay, yeah, they prepare for war. That's great. Good for you. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's see how good our opponent's Velkamira game is. So if they don't block properly, neither of these will die. If they do block properly, at least one of them will. Luminarch in this case. Okay. Good for them. Stonebinder. Okay, attacking with baseless would do nothing. Don't have any flyer, so even if we did, they have two 12/12 reachers, so okay. Yippee. Yep. Land, yep. Okay. Let's go. Let's move it along, opponent. That's good. They ditched war. Good stuff. Cool. Alright, let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8. $26, $30. Okay, so we're gonna block out Ashaya and just kill it. And then all of those non-token lands will become not lands anymore. It's not going to super help, but it will help a little bit. We're gonna take a whole crap load of damage though. Yeah. And hopefully we draw something useful from our deck here. On opponent. Yes, I decided to kill your Shia. Yep. That's what happened. Okay. Good lord. It's ridiculous. Alright. That's whatever. That's over. So overall, mono white, very strong. Very strong. I did not have the, the full wild cards for Sungold or the playset yet. So we have this one random Homestead Courage. Actually, though, this worked out in our favor quite a bit, very often. So that might not be something you would be remiss in experimenting with. Putting the Homestead on Chaplain early game, and as we saw in multiple occasions, even late game, was really helpful. So play around with that. Overall, very strong deck. We finished up with a 62% win rate overall, 8-5 on the ladder. So we did really well. If you're looking for something, I mean, mono white is usually strong. It is still the case even after World Championships and everyone kind of going crazy on the ladder. You could see it. It is still right up there. This particular version has a lot of strengths. It has some very interesting tricks and things you can do to get out of interesting situations that your opponents are presenting to you. So give it a try. Otherwise, hope you guys have an excellent day wherever you are. Catch you next time.